Assalamualaikum. My name is Zushakir bin Mota, and I want to talk about workforce diversity, which is disability. There are various types of disabilities or chronic conditions included here, ranging from mental to physical. Companies often make reasonable accommodations to help people with disabilities integrate into the workplace, such as installing ramps or wheelchair or providing mental health support. Some companies also adjust their hiring process to make sure it's inclusive.
The challenge for the disability in a workplace.
First is bias in the hiring process. People with disabilities struggle significantly more than people without disabilities when it comes to finding a job. Hiring managers, usually unaware of their unconscious bias, tend to take more pessimistic view of the work abilities of candidates with disabilities, regardless of the candidate's qualifications. Second is fear of negative judgment. Many employees with disabilities have to juggle multiple fears when they enter the workforce. For one, there's the everybody fear of being ridiculed, underestimated, and other by colleagues who may possess an implicit bias against folks with disabilities. But on top of that, there's the fear that their disability status can affect high-stakes situations like performance reviews and promotions. A third is lack of accessibility in workplace. From hiring to performance reviews, accessibility barriers exist across the employee life cycle. For example, many electronic job boards and company websites have poor digital accessibility features, thus including folks such as those who have vision issues, limited mobility functions, and many more. There are so many tools for accessibility that employers do not use or do not implement to make it easier to hire people with disabilities. Last is awareness to provide reasonable accommodation. Why employers don't hire or retain employees with disabilities? It found that the most common reason was concern about the cost of providing reasonable accommodation so that the workers with disability can do their job. This is in spite of the fact that accommodation in the workplace provide consistent benefit over time with a minimal cost. Given the actual price of providing accommodation, why are the workplace apprehensive about investing in them? Lack of awareness and implicit bias. How to overcome it? First is educating employees to increase understanding and empathy around issues like a disability that their co-worker and potentially people in their own daily life experiences. It is important that companies give their employees a platform to feel heard. They might not know how they need to improve because of disabled employee has never been given a feedback platform. There could be potential issues with their workstation or website that only a disabled person might pick up on, and they could mean companies are losing out on the business and talent because they are not accessible. Next is giving employees space to openly discuss what they are passionate about, makes them feel appreciated and valued, which again lead to less attrition and higher workplace happiness.